Well, hi Geminis, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Geminis, let's find out what you can expect to come up in your life. If this reading does not resonate, it's probably not your reading. I would check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional side, or get a private reading from someone you trust. All cards are male or female. So Geminis, there you are too as a Queen of Swords and your own energy up there. As an air sign, which you are. Okay, Geminis. Knight of Wands is surrounding your entire reading. This is flighty energy. This is like in and out of your life or sporadic type energy, not settled type energy. This is surrounding your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Four of Pentacles. Wow, you've been stuck in this energy for quite a while. You haven't made any movement towards your future or anywheres. You've just been stuck in this energy of the Knight of Wands. Let's find out what's going on. These are the two strongest energies in your reading, Geminis. Next to the Four of Pentacles is the Seven of Pentacles. I think you've been waiting for this energy to do something else, to change, so to speak. And you've waited and waited, and I think you've been investing a lot of time in this energy right here. And it's like you believe that they will change, that this is going to, that they're going to become, whoever this energy is, that they will become the Knight of Pentacles or something more solid, something more secure, the King of Wands. Here's a King of Wands. Maybe you're hoping the Knight of Wands will become the King of Wands. Let's keep reading. I have the Queen of Swords. This is you, Gemini, air energy, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius might be around this chart too, in somebody else's chart. But the Queen of Swords, this is all about seeking truth and clarity, having your sword up in self-protection, starting a conversation about what is going on here. And I know what the conversation's about. It's about them settling down. I have the Knight of Swords. You're taking action. I think you're getting tired. Excuse me. I think you're getting tired of feeling stuck in your own life, you know. And it's very, very actionable. It's rushing forward. That is a sword of truth and clarity. This is the Queen of Swords. And it's almost like, it feels like it's just like one time and then they run in and you're like, I need to know what's going on here. You know, are you ever going to change? Are you ever going to become more grounded, more solid in my life? This is what you need to know. I have the Queen of Pentacles right under the Queen of Swords and next to the Knight of Wands. So you're looking at that pentacle, the second biggest pentacle in the whole deck. And you're wondering, are you ever, because you've been waiting, are you ever going to settle down at all? Even a little bit, you know? So you do come out with it. And you are like almost like forcing them to answer your questions. You're like, you're not getting out of here until you answer my questions this time. So you have your eye on the pentacle. You want to become stable and secure with the Knight of Wands, and that's why you haven't been moving. That's why you've been just kind of stuck and letting them run in and out, and all this time is ticking by, ticking by. And so under the Knight of Swords, I have the King of Wands. This is what you want. You're wondering, are you ever going to grow up? Are you ever going to come in with a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings and not run off with the staff of passion? Ever. So you want them to be ready. You want them to grow up and move forward in this relationship so you can. I have the Two of Cups next to the King of Wands and under the Knight of Wands. Now, this is a soulmate energy, okay? That's the attraction between you two. We have lots of soulmates out there, okay? These are just souls we've known from other lifetimes. But it is an attraction because we know each other, you know, already. And that's what attracts us to each other. But there's love, okay? There is love and consideration and a certain amount of love. And it all depends on how this reading goes. But this can be a card of friends with benefits. Now, you want to have the meeting of the minds. You want to exchange 2 huge cups of love with this person and come into partnership. But they've been treating this like friends with benefits because they're flighty. They're not grounded at all. But what I see here is the World card, and that's right under the Queen of Pentacles and right next to the 2 of Cups. This is a new life cycle. So I feel like you might have the meeting of the minds, and it's all because you bring it up, and it's like you won't let them get away without answering these questions and letting you know what's going on. Now, whether you're moving forward with them or not, I need to keep reading, but there is a new life cycle waiting for you. I think you're ready for a new life cycle, no matter how it goes in this conversation. Let's find out. There's always more. What's going on for our Geminis? Oh. Oh. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. We've got a little bit of a mixed bag going on here with this person in your life. Okay, so I have the 2 of Swords. This is you protecting your heart. This is why you let so much time go by. It's because you didn't want your heart to get broken. You were afraid of what you might hear. You had a blindfold on, not wanting to deal with the situation, but now you are. You will be dealing with it. It's all part of your spiritual lesson. You got your guardian angels and spirit guides blowing the horn down on you, and you're awakening. You're awakening to how much more of this can you take? How much longer can you wait? This is part of your spiritual lesson. And it is about letting letting yourself be vulnerable and handling the situation. Putting yourself first. I have the 2 of Pentacles next to the Judgment card. You have struggled with this. You've gone back and forth about, asking them like if and when they're ever going to settle down. Then you're like, well, maybe they are. And then you're like, no, there's no chance that they are. And so you've been going back and forth about this whole situation. And it does. It causes rocky waters, back here. Ships are bouncing around on the seas because it's like a roller coaster ride with this person. Under the 2 of Swords is the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles, this is what you're hoping for. This is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. It's right next to the Queen of Pentacles. So you want a stable, secure, definitely this is a soulmate relationship with this person. So you don't only want them to be the King of Wands and grow up and be able to move forward with you. You want them to settle down with you. Okay? So I have the Queen of Cups next to the King of Pentacles and under the Judgment card. You've been questioning this love because of their actions. The Queen of Cups is Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. That might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But there you are, and this is the only cup in the deck with a lid on it. There's little windows all the way around that cup. And you have questions about the love because of their actions, the way they are in this relationship. And so in that cup are answers to love questions, and so you're trying to peek in those windows to get your answers. So that's what you're doing here. It's an emotional card. It's about the love. So you're questioning their love, their feelings for you. And then I have the Hermit next to the Queen of Cups and under the 2 of Pentacles. This is the card for Virgo. Virgo might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But the Hermit, this is seeking your path forward. This is why you're wondering about the love. You're you're tired of not knowing where this relationship is headed. You have invested a lot of time, remember, in this reading. So the Hermit here is shining the lantern on the Queen of Cups, getting your questions answered. It's right next to all the confusion you have about this relationship being grounded. They hear you. It's a very spiritual card. They know that you've been through a lot of heartache. I got the Three of Swords right under the Hermit card. And you might even suspect there's a third party with this card. I don't see any other cards that say so, though. But it does affect the heart. That's what you've been protecting. So even though you haven't been dealing with the situation, it still breaks your heart, you know? So I think you finally figure out that that's not helping you any by not dealing with it. So you do deal with it. I had the Ten of Pentacles under the King of Pentacles and next to the World card. I think they are going to want to give this a try. I think they're going to want to try to settle down to make you more happy in this relationship. I think they are going to be willing to give it a shot and to try to move into a new life cycle with you. The Ten of Pentacles is about union between two people. Maybe they'll say, well, let's go steady, let's get married, whatever it might be. But I think they do want to form some sort of committed relationship with you. And this is about union between two people. It's about security, stability, groundedness, which is what you're hoping for, what you've been waiting for. And it's a family-oriented card. It's right next to the Four of Wands. Well, yeah, they see you as, you're not just any old soulmate. You're a divine soulmate with them. They're a divine soulmate. 11-11. You are going to come into union. You know what? They do have feelings for you. They have a lot of feelings for you. There's a lot of joy associated with them because I think they do want to give it a go. And these tears here with these swords coming through your heart, I think they change over to tears of joy. It's right next to the Four of Swords and right under the Hermit. So I think these tears that you cry about this relationship not becoming grounded and questioning the love turn into tears of joy and excitement and love and commitment. And a whole new life cycle's coming in. I think you're going to have a meeting of the minds and they're going to decide that they want to grow up. Wow. Geminis. What's on the bottom of the deck? The Hierophant. Wow, didn't I tell you? Okay, this is a card for Taurus. Taurus might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around the reading. But you need to know if they're committable. I mean, we already know that because of the Queen of Pentacles, and that's the Hierophant. Is all about commitment. It's about traditional values, traditional morals. It's a very spiritual card about marriage. Where is this relationship headed? Is it headed down the toilet or is it headed down the road? Okay? So, you haven't wanted to deal with it because you thought that your heart would be broken. But it looks to me like they're going to really work on this. It looks like you may have a beautiful future ahead with this person that you're about, you know, that you kept all this bottled up and all this time going by before you actually say something. And it kind of gives them incentive, not kind of, it does. It gives them incentive to take action and change their ways. So Geminis, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.